This is the Mother Bear Project, and we started back in February of 2005, and we have knitted almost 2,000 bears. We started the project after I had read about an article on the airplane, actually, about the Mother Bear Project that was started in Minnetonka, Minnesota, by Amy Bierman. She had read about these young babies and children, babies as young as 2 months, being raped, and how the HIV and AIDS were spreading so quickly among the African people. I brought it back to Sisterhood. I said, this is something I would like to do, and Sisterhood gave me the okay, and here we are today. The project in 2004 had sent, 3,100 bears, and now, up to date, Mother Bear Project has sent 62,000 bears.
Hi, I'm Nancy Chamber-Klein, and I would like to invite you to come and join us to knit for Mother Bears. We knit every Thursday at 1:30 at Temple Israel, and we have lots of chairs and plenty of room. It doesn't matter if you know how to knit or crochet, we can teach you, and we need as much help as we can get to keep this project going.
Hi, I'm Anita Baker Sherman. If doing bears is not your thing, or if you want to do something besides the bears, we also knit for West Clinic. We do caps and lap robes. We've also knitted for the Memphis Jewish Home, love caps for MIFA, and for Manna House.
It doesn't matter how many bears you knit, you can come and just sit and visit and talk with us. We will teach you to knit if you don't know how. And the pattern for the bears is really simple. We have people like Emily Ratner that have knitted hundreds and hundreds of bears. Show one of your bears, Emily. I mean, these are her bears, and you always will know her bears by her faces. Then we have people like Alice Ahart who knit. And slowly, but she does it wonderfully. And then we have Irma Greenberg who does patches on her bears, so she can recognize them when we see photos from Africa.
That's a bad example.
And then we have Barbara.
Edge wasn't dark enough on his leg.
Barbara
Barbara?
Gray. And Barbara comes and knits and takes care of all of our correspondence for us. And then we have Alice, who is my right arm person, and she keeps me organized and knits
Oh,
bears.
here's one.
And Nancy comes and keeps everybody lively and happy. And Anita's our go-to person for all the questions we have about knitting. And
She's our expert.
she's our expert.
You'll notice each bear has a little heart put on it, and each bear has a name. So that's another thing. And this is I think this is one of Emily's bears.
It is.
Yeah, and just the heart goes on each one of them.
I'm Alice Ahart, and I'm not the most prolific knitter in the group, but I am consistent in coming.
Absolutely.
I stopped in one afternoon several years ago to see what this project was all about, and before I knew it, I had a kit with the pattern and the knitting needles and the yarn, and I was on my way. So I don't have 100 bears, but this one is almost ready to be stuffed.
Hi, I'm Barbara Herman, and one of the things that you can do if you don't want to knit is embroider faces on bears and do some of the finishing, like sewing the sides together. We would love to have you. I like to knit in front of the TV at night because it's so boring, and then bring the bears here to do the finishing because it's fun to be in the group and talking to everybody. Welcome.
Don't you crochet some of your bears?
Oh, thank you. Yes, you can crochet bears too. There's also a crochet pattern.
And here comes Rabbi G.
So
Today we have lots and lots of bears that
Adam.
have come in.
You want to teach Adam how to
It
knit?
is so exciting
let's
because
throw
when we get
these
100 bears,
Kendra
we
Kaplan
send
said
them
every time he
to
wanted to join.
He just left.
the woman in charge of the project, Amy Berman, and she then sends them to Africa, where she has different agencies give them out to the children. And it's just so rewarding because she sends us back pictures of children holding the bears, our bears. And it's incredible that your bear has made it into the arms of this child.
So many.